Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. So this morning, reading in Proverbs chapter 11, I read this in verse 8. By the way, today is February 11th, 2023. Verse 8 says this: "The righteous one is rescued from trouble. In his place, the wicked one goes in." That's the Holman Christian Standard Version. And it's not that I'm stuck on that. It's just the read that I've been using for the last couple of years for my morning devotion time. I change up my translations every couple of years and read something different so that I can stir up the thoughts, causes me to think things out a little bit differently. This morning when I was reading that, the righteous one is rescued from, from trouble. In his place, the wicked one goes in. And almost always when I read something like that and I'm thinking to myself, wait, pretty much everyone in the world can look at that and say that doesn't really match up with what we think we know. And then, of course, I always go to my study Bible notes, and almost always when I think something like that and I go to the study Bible notes, they just skip that verse because they don't know how to handle it either. So then I go to the original and I look at what the Hebrew words mean. And so I have to look up each word in the Strong's Concordance because I don't speak Hebrew, and read each one and ask the Spirit of God to guide me in what it's saying. So I'm not a scholar. I just take the time to actually study, right? But this morning when I was reading this verse, the righteous one is rescued from trouble. In his place, the wicked one goes in. As I was looking at the words and what they mean, it, in a very real way, says the righteous one is equipped for the fight. And a wicked person just rushes in or just walks in, unprepared, unready, unwilling, unknowing. See, a righteous man, someone who is striving to live a life worthy to be called a follower of Jesus Christ, is equipped for the trouble that's coming. They're ready for the fight. Doesn't mean that they're not going to get trouble. It means they're ready for it. And when it comes, they have the tools available. You know, at church, we're studying through living the kingdom life. Every Sunday night, we're talking about different subjects. We're currently working through a series about what it means to pray in the Spirit or speak in tongues. And I'm not going to tell one person they have to understand things a specific way. All we're doing is going through what the Bible has to say. But I know this, part of that equipping for me is when things go wrong, knowing that I can pray in the Spirit. And I do pray in the Spirit. And I'm strengthened and I'm empowered and given knowledge of what the next thing is to do. And so today, I would encourage you, get into your word. Strive to know who Jesus is, what the gospel message is, and what it means to live that gospel message. Because if you're doing that, you're going to be equipped for the trouble that comes. If you're not, you're less likely to be equipped and more likely to just walk into the danger. And I've done both, and I still find myself doing both. But the reality is, I'm more equipped today. I have more training today than I did even 10 years ago. So that's my message for you today. It's never too late to start learning. It's never too late to move forward. I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. God bless.